Yo, what's up and welcome to this new video. Today I'm gonna show my lineups and I'm gonna talk about my current game week, my next game week and a potential weekly giveaway. But first let's have a look at my lineups. For midweek I joined a lot of competitions. As you can see, my European Champion Classic teams did awful. Davinson Sanchez scored an own goal and they lost 5-1, and also Giovanni Di Lorenzo got a red card after 21 minutes. So really bad. Also Chao Enrique lost against Club Brugge with 4-1. Really bad. Only player that did good was Kvaratskhelia and Sorare. Then over to my European Champions in-season team. It was just with my few in-season teams that I had. As you can see, Leroy Sané did good. Taylor did absolutely shit against Inter. Didn't show anything, sadly. Sané scored 1 goal, but they still lost 5-1. Rudi did really good. Conceded 2 goals, but got a lot of points. As you can see, a lot of saves in the box, high claims, really good, but still only 500 XP reward, so shit. My under 23 team, I really thought I had a sick team, but Pepe conceded the penalty as a striker. Nice. And Tillman and Arda Güler also did really bad. I did not expect that. The 32 points from Arda Güler. Well, if you have a look at his scores, then you can see that that's not normal. You can see normally he scores so high, but now he had an error lead to a goal, so really sad. My other teams in the under 23 did okay, even though I didn't have a goalkeeper for that, but they got promoted. Well, at least I think they will get promoted, because only 96% of the games are played. Then my all-star teams, they did okay, but still, captaining Tillman was really wrong choice. But still 105 essence, it's okay. And I had that in every team. I had one player that scored really bad and the rest did quite okay, but still not enough to get real rewards. And then over to my last all-star team. They did quite okay. 553 points with a lot of good scores, but again, one player who scored really bad, and in this case that was Eder Militao. Really sad, but still 1000 essence, it's nice. Then over to my arena teams. I got in a golden arena and I got a third place with only 272 points with a great captain choice, so that's really nice. And the other arenas were really bad. I decided to only put in a keeper that had no game, because I just wanted to play Akanji, Cucurella and Gakpo and Çalhanoğlu, because I thought they could score high. But Gakpo was again really shit, so that's really sad. So now let's have a look at my next game week. As you can see, I joined in the Premier League in season with a few teams. The first and second team are quite okay. I put in Amad Diallo because I just hope he will play in an attacking role, because then he could score quite a few points. But otherwise, let's just hope for the best. And in my second team, I put up my Brighton boys in the hope that they will do well. But they are playing against Tottenham and Tottenham is in form, so I don't expect much from it. I also put in Eze. He may be on the bench, I think, because Martinelli did really great during this midweek. And the last team is just a throwaway team with a few players that I think could play but will not start in the first 11, but still can score. Then over to my La Liga lineups. I have one lineup where I think I could score really good. With a match of Alaves against Sevilla with a defensive stack. I think Sevilla is a really good goalkeeper. And Blind, I think, is the player that will score a lot of AA and get a lot of points. And the second team is again just a throwaway team. With also Sivera, but in season. But my classic card is more XP, and that's why it's in the first team. I also have Solomon and Griezmann, but both are not expected to start. But still, if they come in and score a little bit of points, maybe a reward is possible. My Bundesliga team will consist of Malik Tillman and Luis Diaz as the main players. I currently have Malik Tillman as my captain. I hope it's not the wrong choice again, but I think Luis Diaz can start on the bench, but and maybe I will still captain him. Then over to my Belgian Pro League lineup. It's just the players I have put in, and sadly Vincent Janssen and Hazard will play against each other, so I don't expect much from that. But then my Eredivisie teams, I expect a lot from that. I have put in quite a few good lineups, with the first lineup having Kretas and Pereira as a defensive stack, and then Veerman as the AA getter and the set piece taker, captaining him, so I hope he scores well. The second team consists of some Ajax boys. It's a matchup against PSV, but they really have to score points. So if they do well, they can get high scores. And I have Watanabe as the AA monster. He will obviously score a lot of points. And then I have Trenchko, who also gets a lot of AA and Kunkostons, because it's Kunkostons. And in my third lineup, I just threw the players I still have left in there, and I think they can also score high. So I'm really happy with these three teams. And I even have a fourth team. And that fourth team that consists of my pack smaller players with a few great prospects. Also Faberski, I think he can score really good. And then over to the MLS teams. The rare team is just a throwaway team, so nothing interesting about that. And also this team is really good. I think that can score well, but it's the MLS, so who cares? Then the Challenger League. I have Leroy Sané in there, but he played midweek, so I'm not sure if he can start. The rest of the players I think can score really high, with Jirinski and Kalanoglu taking the set pieces. He also had 2 assists in the midweek from corners, so I think that's a really strong lineup. And the second team is just again a throwaway team. Akanji in there, but I think he will get rested. And the third team is obviously also just a throwaway team. I'm expecting nothing of that. Then the contender, I have a really good lineup there. I have Sasaki, and he is a AA monster. If you have a look at his scores, he scores so good almost every game, and that's also the reason why I captained him. I also have Sperchan. He's a player from Krasnodar, really good midfielder, but he's playing against Zenit, and they are also quite good. So that's the reason I'm not captaining him, but Joe Sasaki. But I'm expecting a lot from that team. And the second team again is a little bit of a throwaway team, but can still score high. Then my champions teams, they are really good. I'm just throwing good players together, which I think will score high. And I put the players I think will score most in Division 1, and then in Division 2 I put the players that I think are expected to score a little less, but still all great players. Then over to the under 23 teams. I have Jan Bekkema. He's now the starting goalkeeper for Heerenveen, so that's really nice. So now I can have a rare team for under 23, really nice. And the limited team, sadly, I didn't relegate it to Division 2, but still, it's a sick team with sick players. I just hope Tillman will start scoring again. Also, my second, third, and fourth team are quite okay, but only the fourth team doesn't have a goalkeeper, so that's sad. And then I also have already submitted an arena team. It's a Valladolid team. I play that every game week just for fun. And then my all-star teams. I have 2 rare teams I think can score points, but I'm not expecting much. My limited all-star team in Division 1, I think that is a really good team with a lot of players who can have a lot of AA score. And also my second and third team in all-star are quite okay. And the fourth team is like a team with thrower players. And I have the idea with that of becoming a regular giveaway team. So if you have a look at the rewards you can win in the Division 2 for the regular giveaway, you can see you can win Essence, and I will craft cards with that. And every week I will give away a card to someone who subscribes, leaves a like, and leaves a comment with their Sorare username under this video. So that's really nice. So to end this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment on this video with your Sorare username, and every week I will give away a card. Even if it's a star card, I will give it away. So please subscribe, like, and I see you in the next video.